We're back, and today, every single year in MLB The Show, I make millions and millions of stubs. So many stubs that I lose track every single year. You can see I'm at the stub cap. This is MLB 24. You can see, I have excess stubs. I probably make around 50 million stubs every year before I stop trying, and that's usually by June, man. So I'm on a mission to make all of you the same amount of stubs that I make. No money spent. And honestly, I'm not a demon. We have a series called Road to World Series. I'm on the path to being good. I'm no demon. I didn't even make World Series in MLB 24, but I will in MLB 25. Let's put it that way. Smash the like and subscribe button. Enjoy the Discord link down below. Become a member, and I'll make you the millions and millions of stubs as well, very, very easily. In today's video, I'm going over how every year I make the same 50 million, 60 million every year. No money spent. Let's go over what you can do to be on the same path. So first things first, the main stub making method is roster update investing. But to be able to roster update invest effectively, you got to do other methods as well. Here are a bunch of deep tips and tricks. All right. So thing number one, before we even get to roster update investing, get the app. MLB The Show companion app. Make sure you have it on your phone. You can put orders in so much quicker than if you were doing orders through here. So make sure you have that downloaded. That's trick number one. Now we get into the nitty gritty. So what is roster update investing? A quick rundown is that every 3 weeks during the regular season, San Diego Studios, the developers, will change the attributes of all of these players based on their real life performances. They don't have to change them. It's not every player, but anyone that's performing good or performing bad, they will get changes, and their overall will change, and their quick sell price will change. You buy these guys in bulk, in high quantity, and then you sell them in high quantity and make a bunch of stubs. You saw it with Paul Skeens. Now, the best way that I can explain this is that you should not have this being a 3-week process. Tip number one, don't let it be too long. Buy guys that are going to go up in price soon. You don't have to wait for the changes. For instance, if Yoshi was an 84 overall gold and I bought a bunch of them at 1,500 at quick sell, make sure you buy them close to the quick sell price, because if you don't, there's a lot of risk. They can do a bad performance, a bad start, whatever it is, and then their price can crash to quick sell. And since you have them in high quantity, you'd actually lose out on a lot of stubs rather than making them. But if you buy them closer to quick sell, usually I say, about 300 stubs higher than quick sell for an 84 is kind of my threshold. If it's an 82, then usually I'm not paying more than $9.90, things like that. So it's just tips and tricks like that, where if you're a member, you can ask me questions however much you want. But look, if I buy a bunch of Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he's 1,500. Let's say that he's pitching very, very well. After he has a dominant start, his price would go from 1,500 all the way up to 2,200. And then I have a decision. Do I sell and take my 700 stub profit per card, or do I hold and hope that his price goes back up? Now, a smart person would probably sell that 2,200 and then buy him back, because these prices like to go up and then they come back down whenever the hype dies down, because 3 weeks is a long time. The best stub making method early on to build up your stubs is pitcher flipping. The reason being, who gets the least amount of opportunities every single week? It's a pitcher, and a starting pitcher specifically. They have the biggest chance to show, that they're good or that they're bad in a small period of time. Starting pitchers, they take the mound once every 5 days, and they pitch for 2/3 of the game. So they basically get to display their skills, showcase themselves, pretty frequently, once every 5 days. So if you can buy starting pitchers, buy them 2 or 3 days in advance of their start, when their prices, nobody's hyping them up because, they're not pitching for 3 days. But you can get ahead of the 8 ball, buy them 3 days early. The day of their start, they will go up in price. I promise you. People will be like, they'll check the schedule, see that George Kirby's pitching, and they'll want a piece of him. They'll want to buy him. His price will go up. And then also, depending on how he pitches that day, his price can go up a lot higher. You can flip him, or he pitches terrible, and you can just quick sell, move on to the next guy. I love pitcher flipping. It is the number one way to build up that stub count early on. So that's a little bit on roster update investing and not having to wait till the last second. You can definitely flip these guys, which is what I actually recommend to do. I don't like putting my fate in the hands of San Diego Studios, and, are they actually going to give these guys the update that they deserve? I don't know, because sometimes things get a little glitchy. Plus 66 velocity. Come on. Let's be real here. Now, that's a glitch. Honestly, I still don't know what that glitch was to this day. But that's roster update investing. There's a lot more methods we can talk about. Mini seasons. In MLB 24, mini seasons was a great method as well. What you could do here is you could find goals where you could actually get an infinite number of packs. In about 1 hour of playing, you could get pretty easily around 15 packs and a couple ball and packs. You can see here in a single season tally, 75 total bases. You would go in there on mini seasons in a home run derby type stadium on rookie difficulty, hit home runs. You get a 10-pack bundle. You're also going to get some ball and packs depending on the number of hits you get, but 15 home runs, you get 2 ball and packs, 35 RBIs, which come with those home runs and total bases. You would get about 15 packs and 2 ball and packs, and this is throughout every single mini season. So I expect that the more mini seasons they release in MLB The Show 25, there's going to be pack methods just like this that are very similar, so keep an eye out for that. Some more things. Silver to gold exchange. Now, every single year, silver to gold exchange has gotten a bit more diluted, meaning more people are doing it. And this year, we actually have silver to gold, but gold to diamond. So we're not really sure how that's going to impact it. My guess is that gold prices will be higher and diamond players will be lower. That's what I'm thinking is going to be a result of adding gold to diamond. We don't exactly know what it is either. But silver to gold exchange. You come in here, you fill this bar up to 18,000 as strategically as possible. Usually the higher silver overalls that you're putting in, it's quicker, it's less orders, but it's usually way more expensive. If you put in 6 77s, that's usually a pretty good sweet spot. 77s quick sell for around, I think it's 100 stubs. So you're looking at about 600 stubs for that pack right there. Or you can do 1076s or 1075s, is one or the other. But, you know, usually the more hard it is for you, then the cheaper it's going to be, but it's also a bit more mind-numbing. But silver to gold exchange, like, look at this. Brandon Marsh. What a guy, man. I got 40 of them. Look at that. 876s. You put them in, and you get the silver to gold exchange pack. The goal of this is to do, 300. That's right, 300. 300 silver to gold exchange packs in a single sitting. And you're going to, especially early on when the gold prices are higher, it's an estimated value. Calculate how much you're paying for each pack. If you're buying 379s and 178 to buy the pack, okay, let's say the pack cost you 750 stubs because prices are not going to be at quit sell at launch. Calculate, okay, I see that there's a couple 84s right now that are going for 7,000 stubs. So you're basically kind of playing Russian roulette, but you want to get a feel for the market. This 82 overall, like realistically, if I was buying silvers like quick sell, then this pack would cost me 600 stubs. This 82 is 900 stubs, so I just profited 300. You pull some 80s, you lose out because the quick sell value of an 80 is below what the pack costs. You pull an 84, you make big profit. Now, this is when prices are at quick sell. Prices will not be at quick sell early on, and usually that's when the method is actually at its best. So roster update investing, silver to gold exchange, the pack methods, conquest. Don't play conquest ever. Don't waste your time, guys. Like this new board game mode, Diamond Quest, unless you want to be one of the first players in the world to get Travis Bazana or Chase Burns, whatever his name is, unless you're one of the first players to get them, they are sellable. It's really not a good method. It's kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. There's better things you can be doing, like pack methods, and really anything else. Conquest hidden rewards are a fast thing you should do. Don't play the conquest map. Don't play the strongholds. Just get the packs from the locations that are easily accessible. I'm going to have a video posting where each of these pack locations are and kind of walking you guys through how to get there and how to do it. Sell everything early on in the game, but also how do I make millions and millions of stubs? Don't buy packs. Do not buy packs. I know it's tempting. Do not buy these packs. You'll be able to buy infinite number of packs if you just save early on. The reason being this. The roster update investing is the number one stub making method in the game. That's for sure. It's definite. It is the best way, and it's fun. It's like fantasy baseball. It's one of the best things you can do. But to be able to make a super high amount of stubs on a player, you got to put in a bunch of stubs on a specific player. So it takes stubs to make stubs. So you got to save early so you can spend later. Flipping is also another method. You can also invest in non-live series cards. If non-live series cards are at quick sell, it's basically no risk because the only thing they can do is go up. For instance, Negro League players in MLB 24, that was potentially could have been a good investment. I think there was something that happened where they re-released them, and these guys basically stayed at quick sell the entire year. You can see Jackie Robinson, like his quick sell is 8,000. Only way he could go was up. But you can also flip non-live series cards. You can flip live series cards too. Just understand the margins, that there's a 10% tax, and it is competitive, which is why I like flipping equipment. I come in here, put a 1 buy order on every single piece of equipment, the diamond, even some gold if it's more expensive. But anything that has good margins, I come in here, put in an order and flip it, wait an hour for it to go through, cancel any orders that haven't gone through, and then go in and put in sell orders and do the same strategy over and over again. This works well at nighttime. Every year I make millions and millions of stubs, and I'm going to bring you along on the journey, and hopefully you're able. I know you will. If you're a member, you're guaranteed millions of stubs. If you're watching the videos, you're more than likely going to get millions of stubs too. So stay tuned all year long. Let's have a great season. Peace out. Thanks for watching.